go.
Next on the agenda at this public meeting in Gordon, Georgia, and in the United States of America is the attorney contract. Joseph Boone, I think his name is. They're going to discuss that. And guess what? We're going to dissect. But we're not going to add. We just want you to think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. Listen to this mayor and those elected officials that were chosen to represent the needs of citizens and the people.
Next item on the agenda is the city attorney's contract.
Now, we terminate the contract with the city attorney.
Motion has been made and seconded that we terminate the contract with the
It's been motioned and seconded that the city terminate the contract of the attorney. Listen, please.
attorney.
Discussion. He does not have a contract. He works strictly on, the council, we approve it and everything, and we can end it, but, it does have, he doesn't have to have a contract.
Perhaps Councilman Edith gave the council and the people some very important information. He said that there is no contract. What? No contract? Most places that I'm from, I thought that there would be some kind of written document to state what is what and who is who that serves the people. So I thank him for saying that there was no contract. Listen, please.
Any further discussion? Motion has been made and seconded. And we take a vote. All in favor?
The mayor asked, all in favor. Now, I want the people of Gordon to help me out. When she said, who in favor? Why do we only see one hand up? We don't see Edith's hand up or down, or if he's up saying that he may be correct, but all these other people, if they're going to vote, why don't they just raise their hand like that? And it's clear to everybody. It's clear to the news media. It's clear to the secretary, the clerk, so she can record it. It seems as though there's a dysfunction here. Either that or these people down here are too afraid to just raise their hand and say, boom, boom, boom. That's what I would do. So what's going on here? Is people afraid of the people in the audience? Are they afraid of the people on the council? Or are they afraid of the people behind the wall that may be pulling strings that we don't see? Because I don't understand it. The people elected these people to respond to the question that the mayor, the chairman, or whatever you want to call it, the CEO, she asked a question. The only hand I see is Mr. Reed. So undoubtedly he heard it, but the possibility others didn't hear. Listen, please, because hopefully they're going to get the job done.
Maybe a roll call vote, please. Question by name.
Now, Mr. Edith asked for a roll call vote. Now, here again, I commend him for that. I'm waiting for this man here, Mr. Denzel. I'm wishing Councilman Denzel would have said that. Denzel, whatever his name. I wish he would have said that. Or I wish she would have said that. Or the other lady. I wish somebody else would speak other than this man right here. Because all these people were elected by the people in the audience and the ones who are not there. Now, y'all, come on. Don't blame me. I'm only trying to show you. I'm only trying to paint a picture as an artist. Otherwise, just call me the little Michelangelo. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Listen, please.
Terry, yes.
Cherries, yes.
Yeah, abstain.
Mr. Edith, abstain. What is his name? Smallwood. That's what he said. I think he said no. I really couldn't hardly hear him. I think he said no. I mean, the people in the audience are wanting to hear from the people that they elected to office. Why don't they say yes, no, I abstain? Say it so people can hear it. I mean, we're not afraid of our government, not in this nation. Maybe in Russia, China, or some other third world communist nation, but here we're not afraid of our government to speak up under our form of government. After all, this is the land of the free and the home of the brave, they say. So she asked him again, and he said, no. I don't know if the audience heard him or not, though.
Yes.
The next one, she said yes. But me, I would say yes. Because after all, the people voted me to speak up for them. And I want to be known as a person that speak up for the citizens and the children, coming generations of children. Just keeping it real. Ah, that's a man right there. That's a black man. But you couldn't hardly hear him speak. But he did say no. Okay? Let's go. Now, did you hear her? I think she said yes. And then I think, let's see what happened down here. I think the mayor said yes. I think Mr. Edith said you can't vote. So let's go to further.
According to the city code, has to be 3-3 tie.
Mr. Edith is very knowledgeable, and I respect him for his knowledge and information. But he said, according to the charter, she cannot vote except there's a tie. But still, considering all of that, we got 2 people said no, and he abstained. So I'm not a smart person. I'm not a rocket science. In fact, I can't hardly rock in a rocking chair. But it seems that I just wonder if somebody had gotten together before the meeting, which is nothing wrong with that. That's what they want to do. But it seemed as if though, I'm not going to get it. Let's listen.
So the mayor to vote. Section 322 of the chart. Section 322.
Yeah, the charter.
The mayor as the chief executive of this city, the mayor shall see that all laws and orders of the city are faithfully executed, appoint and remove for cause with confirmation of appointment or removal by the council. All officers, department heads, and employees of the city, except otherwise provided in the charter. Wrong section.
Now, the attorney said the wrong section. I don't know if you heard him, but I heard him say the wrong section. And so what they're trying to do is come up with an understanding of the city charter. It's amazing to me. I don't know how many years this city have been set up, but for a sitting council, some of these people have been 1, 2, 5, 10, maybe 20 some years on council, and the attorney sitting there, and whatever it is, I can't understand why there's any confusion about whether or not the mayor could vote. It seemed like to me that should have been resolved a long time ago. Just food for thought. Now, the mayor, I think the attorney has something he wants to say.
Hang on.
This is the city attorney, Joseph Boone, at this time. He is the attorney. And listen, please. Now, he's handed out some kind of document. We'll find out what this document is in a minute. We all need to know what this document is.
Section 8 of the charter. The mayor, as we started off with section 3.22, powers and duties of mayor. As the chief executive officer of the city, the mayor shall continue to read council reads section
3.28. Participate in the discussion of all matters brought before the city council and vote on such matters only in the case of a tie vote, except that the mayor may vote in all elections for officers who are elected by the city council in impeachment or removal proceedings, whether there is a tie or not.
Now, once again, I want to add right here, because I like to make it crystal clear. If you cannot quite understand what he's saying, there's another clip on Gordon playlist. You can hear this in its entirety, and it's much clearer, okay? I just want to highlight something. Let's go. The question Councilman Edith asked, is the attorney an officer? I think that's a good question. He just amazes me by asking all these good questions. And because he's been on the council so long, it seems like there's a great possibility that he's probably correct because he's been on the council the longest. Listen, please.
City attorney appointed by the council and served at the pleasure of the council. He takes the full vote. The mayor is not included in the
council.
The attorney is saying that the mayor is not included in the vote. Now, if the state of Georgia, in truth, if the state of Georgia watched this video, Governor Nathan Deal, Secretary of State Brian P. Kemp, Attorney General Sam Owens, if it is not clear, because the Quitman mayor asking the same questions, Meigs mayor are asking the same questions, can the mayor vote? Now, if it's not crystal clear, Mr. State of Georgia Legislature, should not it be clarified once and for all so this won't happen again in no other city? Now, that makes common straight sense to me. Once again, I'm not a rocket scientist. I can barely rock in a rocking chair. But I know what a rocking chair is. Listen, please.
Read full one first. Council reads. I'm sorry. Read full one first. The city shall appoint a city attorney who shall be a member of the state bar of Georgia, who shall have active practice law for at least 1 year. The city attorney shall serve at the pleasure of the city council. The city attorney shall be responsible for representing and defending the city in all litigations in which the city is a party. May be the prosecuting officer in the municipal court. Shall attend the meetings of the council as directed. Shall advise the city council, mayor, and other officers and employees of the city concerning legal aspects of the city affairs, and shall perform such other duties as may be required of him by virtue of his position as city attorney. The city council shall provide for the compensation city attorney.
Now, if there is a conflict, disagreement, I wonder how much trouble it would have been for a city attorney to possibly talk to the council about the law.
Carry on. I got my hands go ahead.
Love that crazy. Get that camera out of my face.
Excuse me.
Get these cameras out of my face.
Excuse me.
Because I'm not saying a word. I want these cameras out of my face.
Video forward, please.
Thank you. Amy. I was not videoing her after you left. I can stop her right now and play it back. I did not video her.
Please leave.
It's got it. Why should I have to leave? I did not video her.
I asked you, please leave.
Mayor, I have not videoed her, and I have not even said anything.
Over this, please.
I have not said anything.
Ma'am.
That was not according to the actual.
Murphy, would you take charge of your daughter?
I haven't said a word. I haven't said anything.
I'm not going to ask you anything.
I shouldn't have to leave if anything. She's the one that talked. I didn't say you was talking. And you gonna tell me to leave? I heard it unless she said she should have. If I have to leave, she should also have to leave. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, listen, let me say this. If both have spoken out of turn, I'm asking that both of you
Exactly.
exit the building.
I haven't said anything.
You did just now.
Okay, both of them. And everybody knows she's good talking. Okay, come on. I'm not leaving her. She leaves. I ain't going nowhere. No.
But I've already told you, you're going to have to leave. I'm not walking away.
I'm not leaving unless she leaves.
But she won't tell you to leave. That's fine. That's good.
She just left.
You can't get in the front.
That's right. Video me on the thing. I love the camera when I
If you don't stop, I will have to remove you. Okay. Okay. Let's stop this. We'll cease right now. Miss Nelson.
Have you made your stop, Mary Ann? She's not slowed it down. She made her say a word except get the camera out of my face.
This is a meeting. This is not a,
That's exactly,
This is a meeting.
that's why she asked her to put it out of her face. And you see what you do?
this is a meeting. I haven't done anything except ask you to sit down. Please sit down or else you will be exited.
That wouldn't have been a problem. I can exit.
Just please.
See, look what she's doing, Mary Ann.
Free press. They're copying. Free press.
See, but because she's your
If
daughter.
that be the case, I will have to ask everybody to include the meeting.
It's a blog. It's for a blog.
But like you said, because she's your daughter, you're not doing anything.
Mr. Etheridge, would you please be removed? Thank I tell you what, I think what we can do right now is adjourn this meeting. Thank you.
fired, and then all of a sudden in the next breath, they know y'all come back now. No, you can't do that.
Okay, let me say this. Because y'all are all out of order, we've got some pressing issues here that need to be addressed, you all.
And you just throw those issues down.
Sir, I will ask you to leave the meeting if you can't do it.
We're not gonna take any more questions from the crowd. Everybody has to be quiet now. We're gonna finish this city council meeting, and we'll be done with it. Anybody else that opens their mouth that has a problem, you're gonna be escorted out. So everybody, please be quiet, okay? Go ahead.
Thank you. Our next discussion is,
Apologize for interrupting. Got a little issue. Open meeting, somebody left after you announced the meeting was adjourned. They lawfully adjourned. Now it's not adjourned, so I'm a little concerned about open meeting issues that we don't need to get into again.
so, the meeting, what, as the attorney, how would you address this about I have a constituent just made a legitimate concern about her house being, knocked off the block by one of our officers, I'm sorry, one of the employees.
I'm sorry, I need to get through with the attorney first, and I can address whatever is on the list.
Since I've never had this to happen, so I need to adjourn and then reopen the meeting. Is that what you're saying?
Once the meeting adjourns, it's adjourned. And another meeting, be a new meeting, it has to be advertised according to the next council meeting, it has to be advertised, it has to be after.
We have to close the meeting out. Not to be in any trouble. We'll have to accept that as the attorney.
Another issue was, I don't think the council voted to adjourn.
The fact of the matter, I said we will have to adjourn this meeting because everybody's out of order. So, now that you've said this, now do I get a second that we adjourn this meeting? A motion, right?
I make a motion, we adjourn the meeting, so we'll be legal from this point on.
I second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
I want to address Mayor, can I say one more thing? I want to address the fact, and I'm not ashamed to address the gap action for this, why would we get in? On my personal level, I don't trust it. That's me. I'm speaking for me. Because when I get a lawsuit for this city and my name in there, and Mr. Boone said I talked to him, blah, 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 and he only presented one side, I got a side too. Now, I know what transpired with some conversations we had. I'm speaking on my side. I cannot work with people I don't trust. In 19 years, I have never called to ask any legal advice. Now we get these calls, get legal advice. Everything we say to get the information to move the city forward, it's thrown against us. It's open meeting violation. You shouldn't have done this. You harassed us. I have not harassed anybody. That's not my name. And I don't appreciate reading in a lawsuit, you harass somebody. Why not get my side before you do the lawsuit? You're an attorney that represents the city, not half of it. And I don't appreciate that. That's my standard, that I cannot work with people that I cannot trust.
Thank you, Councilman. Streets, Council Whipple.
Okay, is there any other issues outside of the Sunshine Law as well as the Open Records Law that has you all concerned?
Yes.
Yes.
Mostly
Go ahead.
mostly concerning the rules that the city has put out. Long as it's been mayor, they never brought this subject up. Since she got to be mayor, everything she doing is wrong. She is not doing anything wrong. If our city councilman Edie wanted to be the mayor, he had the opportunity to run. He have ran and he lost. Don't nobody want him mayor, no way. Mayor Kenny Turner accept the loss. Why can't everybody else? Right. That's the main thing.
The mayor. We support the mayor.
That's your name.
Yes, and what say?
Mary Ann Whipple-Lue.
Yes, and what do you have to say?
Well, I tell you, we are all a country of laws. It seems like these laws are only meant for the white folks. When a black man comes up, he has no right, he has no vote. He voted for her in office, and that was not accepted.
We support the mayor. We support the mayor. We support the mayor.
Mary
Whipple-Lue.
Ann Whipple-Lue.
Yes.
So I'm asking that she gets a fair chance. She was voted in, so let the woman do her work. Let her do her job. Because they're doing whatever they see fit. They fired City Attorney Boone, but now it seems they put him back into place. Is that right? Is that fair? No, it's not. He was fired. So why is there an assumption that he's the city attorney? We say no. We support the mayor.
We support the mayor. We support the mayor. We support the mayor.
Because the mayor hasn't really been given an opportunity to do what she needs to do, and it's not fair. And we are out here today supporting her because where there is no justice, there is no peace.
All right, what you say, my brother?
And also, she's the person we elected to be in office. We elected her, so she needs to be given the opportunity because we put her there. We always support everybody else. Now we want to support the mayor that we elected in office.
I see you all wearing these shirts. What are these shirts about? I see National Action Network. Are you all a part of that or what?
We're part of it. We're Gordon, Wilkinson, County Nan. And this organization is more than just us.
Okay.
But we're just here supporting the mayor on this morning. But we're here to support the mayor. This group support the mayor.
Okay, so your major focus, regardless of what organization you're behind, is to support the mayor, to show support for the mayor. Am I correct?
Yes.
Right.
All right.
We support the mayor.
We support
The governor, because I know the
mayor.
governor can. But how can all these other people just take a mayor down that the people elected? Do you think that's right under our form of government here in the state of Georgia?
No.
No.
We
support the mayor. We support the mayor. We support the mayor.
In reference to what you just said, we are on the eve of July the 3rd. Tomorrow will be the Independence Day for America. Keep in mind that the will of the people has already spoken here in Boyne, Georgia. They elected Mayor Mary Ann Whipple-Lue on the 15th of November. Now we have a group known as the Concerned Citizens of Board who wish to revoke that. And they're currently having a hearing today in Swainsboro, Georgia by Judge Barbara Reeves, who has no longer overseeing this case. However, the appeal court has allowed him to hear this morning. I'm quite sure that he will come to grips that his earlier decisions that he made, that he will now be in line with the appeal court and send the opposition party for the concerned citizens of Gordon on their way. And hopefully they'll come to grips that the will of the people has spoken, and they need to get in line and support Mayor Mary Ann Whipple-Lue, and move forward to taking care of the business of the city and stop being an obstacle for her administration to move forward.
We support
the mayor. We support the mayor.
This has come up at a council meeting. I have attended all of them because I'm from out of town. But I was called here, and this is what I do. But I have a question for you all. Do you find it strange that a city the size of Valdosta, a metro city with over 50,000 people, do not have 19 banking accounts? I don't know how many people live in Gordon. I'm just guessing. I guess 20,000.
Not even close.
But anyway, they have 19 banking accounts. How could that be? And what's going on with this? Anybody have any idea why we need 19?
I respond to that.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The reason why Gordon has all these different accounts because, you know, you got criminals that working in the judicial system.
That's right.
And no matter how high official that you may be or whatever's going on, the audit was what really started the problem in the city of Gordon. Right. Yeah. Gordon has been going through changes for I don't know how many years, but the growth of Gordon has never changed. Everything is still the same. Nobody, former mayors, nobody ever did anything for the city of Gordon. But Gordon taxpayer pays all of this money. They're getting all kind of millions of dollars from the businesses that's here. Where is it going?
Where is it going?
Where is it going? I tell you where it's going. It's going in greedy people's pockets.
That's right.
And I'm not gonna call it a spade. I'm gonna call it an ace. And that's what happening in Gordon. Right. But we got a mayor that's not afraid of what's going on, and she's not afraid of what may come on her. But the simple fact is, Gordon needs to change. And a lot of people don't want to make that change. But I was born and raised here in Gordon, and I've seen Gordon I've been away for 38 years and came back to live in Gordon. And do you know ain't nothing changed in 38 years? Ain't no growth, no nothing have happened in that. I never known a city to never come up into the 2014. We still back into the 60s when I was came down and living as a child. It's time for us to do something about it. And our mayor is the one that do it. And she can do it if they just stick together. And I would like everybody know, including the concerned citizens, that we want to work with them too. We have to live together as a family. And no matter what you may feel about blacks, we are here and we ain't going anywhere. So let's live together as a people. Amen. Or if you want to separate, separate. Amen. But don't stop the growth that Gordon is able to do. And our mayor can do that.
That's right. Time for a change.
This is the Ghetto Free Press. I'm down here at Gordon City Hall. And as you can see, the people are very much concerned. Don't think that they are not. And while we're at it, to the people of Gordon, don't think that you are here by yourself. This is happening in other cities in the state of Georgia. And these are citizens who are concerned. And what do you all want to say today to the people of Gordon and the state of Georgia?
This has to stop.
We support the mayor. We support the mayor.
I thought I was doing you right. Baby, I thought I was doing you right. I want to know, how can you do me wrong? How can you do me wrong when I'm doing you right? That should be hard to do. Oh, yeah. I want to know how. How can you do it? Somebody tell me how. How can that woman do me wrong when I was doing her right? Oh yeah, I was doing her right. You see, I hear the whole town whispering, talking behind your back. I hear the whole time talking, baby, whispering behind your back. I heard the lady the other day, how? Talking to another friend, she said, how? I got closer. She said, how can that woman do him wrong when he's doing all right? Ooh-wee, when he's doing all right. Evidently they see you doing things that I don't see. But what I see kind of seems right to me. But I know that something must be going on. That something must be going on behind my back. Baby, behind my back. I want to know, how can you do me wrong, baby, when I'm doing you right? How can you do it? I want to know, how can you do me wrong, baby, when I'm doing you right? How can you do it? How can you do me wrong when I'm doing you right, baby? When I'm doing you right, yeah. I bought you a car, house, and a diamond ring, and you acting like I haven't done a thing. I wanna know, how can you do me wrong when I'm doing you right? Tell me, baby, I wanna know how.
And we are back in the courtroom. This is where it all took place. And once again, this is the Ghetto Free Press. And I want to thank the judge, the C, Maxwell. They all are rejoicing. And of course, thank you for a job well done, Chair. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Yes. This is Judge Gary C. McCorvey, Secretary, Clerk of the Court. Once again, this is not guilty. The people are rejoicing. And this is a beautiful day, and I believe that this is perhaps the best day of our democracy. And this is Judge Gary C. McCormick. I think he done a good job. I really do. Once again, we must thank Shaveen King. We must also thank Nancy Dennard for doing an outstanding job all the way. The NAACP has been here all the way. This is, of course, this is Lula Smart. All that she has been through, she violated no law. And if they had not stood their grounds, if they had plea bargained, we wouldn't have had this day. This case just may set a precedent here in Georgia and in the United States of America. This is a very high day, and we just hope that some conclusion can come to the other people that have been charged in what we believe was either a conspiracy or retaliation for Black African Americans dominating the Brooks County School Board of Education. This is the mother right here. And we want to thank you. Oh my God. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That's Diane Thomas. She wanted to quit with 10+2.
That's what I'm saying.
We're so thankful. So thankful. How you doing today? What do you want to say about it?
Oh, I just thank God. Thank God for this day that we've been waiting on for 5 weeks, 4 years. I just thank God that justice was done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We can see that this is a very high very high score. Look at the young lady here. She's rejoicing. Excuse me. Lula Smart.
It's a wonderful
You may not understand this, but you don't have to see when people are innocent is when they hear people lie on the stand. They say that she dropped ballots in a box. She said she didn't. She said that Amy Braswell, of the special agent of G.B.R, did not put the tape recorder on her desk as she testified under oath. Mr. Boone testified that she put bundles of ballots in the drop boxes outside of the post office. Apparently the jury just did not buy it. We also have the one pastor that has been all the way, hugging Diane Thomas. He marched with us. He protested with us. He cried with us. He wept with us. He wept with the Quitman team all the way. This is a high day, and what is most embarrassing? What is most embarrassing? There's not one TV station, no news media, no newspaper, no radio station to record this historic event. This is what Black African Americans must go through. Not to mention Secretary of State ignoring public meetings wherein all of this was brought up. The rejoicing. She praising God because she is a Christian. She is nothing what they claim her to be. She just praising God. Listen, 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 listen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise his holy name. He's worthy to be praised. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise his holy name. He's worthy to be praised. Thank you, Jesus.